Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling?
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me in another cleaning motivational video. In today's video, I am going to be deep cleaning, decluttering, dusting, and just organizing the downstairs of my home. It is so messy, so dusty. I actually had to open a window to clear out all of the dust, and I just went through and decluttered everything. It was a complete disaster. And if you are joining me for the first time, my name is Belle. I do cleaning videos, cooking videos, mommy videos, shopping hauls, the whole 9 yards. So make sure you hit subscribe as well as the bell so you don't miss any more of my future uploads. And thank you so much for joining me. And if you are new, like I said, don't forget to introduce yourselves down in the comments below. I'd love for you guys to join my YouTube family.
Look at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on?
Starting off in the living room like I usually do, I'm going to go in and fold all of these blankets like I do every single day. My cat wanted to join me, so there's that. She's always in the way. You'll see her throughout the video. Usually you guys probably do. This one's Tulip. She is the baby cat. She is 8 years old, so not really a baby, but she's my baby. But anyways, into cleaning. Dusting was absolutely necessary today. I had to open up the window. There was so much dust on this entertainment center. I had to open the window. It wasn't that cold out today for winter, but it really did need to be aired out, and it was just a mess. I usually like to dust before I vacuum. That way any dust would settle on the floor can be vacuumed up. So I guess that would be my tip for you guys today, is to always dust before you vacuum. That way when the dust settles on the ground, you can just vacuum it up.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us?
If you guys have not already, please make sure you go over and follow me on Instagram. I am way more active over there and responsive to messages, just so when I'm not replying to your comments here and you need to get a hold of me or you just want to talk, definitely go follow me over on Instagram. See you there. One of the cleaning products I will be using today is the Method All-Purpose Cleaner. This one is in the smell grapefruit. This one was my all-time favorite last spring, and I used so much of it. But because the bottle was almost empty, I decided to kind of finish it up today and just dump it out in the sink when I was done and just use it to really deep clean the sink. But anyways, going in and scrubbing this table, there was Sharpie all over it because my daughter got into my Sharpies, which is completely fine. But she forgot to put something underneath them and the marker kind of bled through. So that is why there's red all over the table. I'll kind of mention that a little bit later on. But anyways, I am still looking for ways to get the Sharpie off of my table. is basically done. I vacuumed, organized the couch. The cat corner is still a little messy just because I don't really know where to put things. And then I do have a couple boxes for donations sitting out. This one is going to the Goodwill. And then I organized this. I do have to organize the closet. I want to get a council table for here with like a mini shoe rack under it, but I do want to get all of these shoes up and out of here and in the closet and just organize that. But that's for another day. I'm thinking about getting like a shoe rack to put on the back of a door on the closet on the inside. I'm just gonna organize it a little bit better because I just hate the way this looks. I think a council table would look really nice with like a big mirror above it. Might remove these. Not sure, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Cat. Hi baby. It's Julep. The entertainment center is all dusted off. It was covered in dust and hair. And then this, I didn't dust this yet just because the candle's burning and the whole 9 yards, but it's not really dusty. It's just kind of stained from like scratches. And for the table, Shiloh was coloring with Sharpie. Unfortunately, I can't find a product that gets it off of the table, so if you guys know of anything, let me know down in the comments below. So moving into the kitchen, I did make this garland myself. It was left over from my Valentine's Day bathroom makeover. If you have not seen that video, I will link it in a card above as well as in the description box below. I was so excited for that video and my bathroom came out so cute. I absolutely love this garland above the sink as well. Because my hands are still not working properly, I did have a lot of trouble trying to tie this and get it so that the string wasn't so long. But in the end it worked out. I liked how it looks, and if I need to readjust it later on, I will. Moving on to putting the dishes away, there wasn't that many, but I wanted to get them up and out of the way, that way I can do all of the dishes in the sink. I despise doing the dishes. It is one of my least favorite things to do. I really wish I had a dishwasher. I do want to do a kitchen renovation sometime in the future, not anytime soon obviously, but the one thing I'm going to want in there is a dishwasher. Anyways, doing the dishes is just not my forte. But anyways, I'm gonna wash them anyways and put them away and just get them up out of the way. That way I can really disinfect and clean up this counter and get the sink nice and clean as well. I do go in and clean the sink stopper and the plug that is like in the bottom of the sink there, just because it is really collecting grime and turning yellow. So I went in and just made sure to get all of that stuff off because it was just kind of gross. Next, this one product is from Aunt Franny's. It is a vinegar spray. It has a little bit of lemon to it, so it smells really nice. Unfortunately, my daughter does not like it, so after cleaning the entire kitchen, I look over into the dining room and she's holding her nose going, "Mom, it smells really weird," which was super funny. So I used it to clean the counters as well as the sink. I absolutely love using vinegar sprays to clean and disinfect. I usually use baking soda and vinegar to clean the drain of my sink. I did not do that today, but that is tip number 2 for today's video. Use baking soda and vinegar to scrub any grime off of your sink. Next, moving on to the stove, I'm going to be using the same vinegar spray. This leaves the stovetop super shiny. It helps get everything off as well as disinfect everything. Once again, it does have a strong smell, but it is still very nice, very good to clean with, and just very, very delightful. So the stove is all nice and clean. While cleaning it, I did notice there's like splatter marks over here. It's not the first time that I've seen these. I'm assuming I'm just a really bad cook because it's also up here. So I'm just gonna go through and just wipe this down with that vinegar spray. We just take a moment to appreciate these Valentine's Day cat towels. They are so cute. I'm in love with them. But anyways, moving on to the floor. This floor has not been cleaned, swept, washed in over a week due to me having treatments. So of course I went in and swept everything up. It was a complete disaster, absolutely disgusting. I definitely need to find something that is a lot heavier duty than a broom and a Swiffer. So let me know, guys, down in the comments below what you use to clean your floors. This is everything from about a week. I swept last Saturday, and look how gross my floor got. That needs to get washed. This file needs to be swept up, and I gotta get a steam mop, guys. Let me know in the comments below what steam mop you'd recommend, because this is a disaster. Behind this garbage can was absolutely disgusting. I don't know why this builds up so much, because I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the garbage can being here. I think it's just because it has a lot of foot traffic between the hallway and the garbage can and the kitchen. So I'm just gonna go in and sweep this all up. I do go in with a Swiffer a little bit later on and wash this floor. I did have to wipe down the walls because there was something on it. I wasn't quite sure what. You can kind of see it in the back in the video. But anyways, this area is all nice and clean. I am just gonna go in with my Swiffer in the scent lavender from Febreze, whatever collaboration they did. But it does smell really good. It does not get everything off of the floor, which is my problem, no matter how hard I scrub it. I literally have to get down on my hands and my knees and scrub the floor because the Swiffer doesn't get it completely clean. And it drives me insane. Because of my disability, I am unable to do a lot of physical bending. But anyways, I did get my floor clean, I did get behind the garbage can clean, and then I went in and sprayed with this amazing Mrs. Meyer's mint spray that I got from spring of last year. Now the whole kitchen is done at this point, so let's move on to the next part of the house, which is going to be the dining room. But first, I am going to be taking a snack break and making bubble tea.
All we need, follow me to make believe and make your dreams come true. This night means forever, and so does me and you. We say we.
So I'm gonna take a break from cleaning because I'm really in the mood for bubble tea. I was gonna order it, but then realized my favorite bubble tea place is closed until tomorrow. So I did order a bubble tea kit off of Amazon and have been neglecting to use it, and instead paying $40 every time I want bubble tea. So the bubble tea kit that I got off Amazon, it comes with 6 different flavors as well as some boba. The flavors I'm making today are taro and watermelon, but because I don't really like milk teas, like I like them as long as they're like maybe coconutty or like soy milk, but I really like fruit teas with boba. So I'm gonna make a taro for Jerry and a watermelon green tea for Shiloh and I. Here are the mixes. This is the taro one. And then this is the watermelon. And then here is the boba. I do have rainbow boba, but I don't really feel like making that right now because it's not open yet. But I'm gonna make some green tea and then cook the boba up.
As soon as we wake up, promise you the world tonight, show you what.
The bubble tea is done. This one is Shiloh's, that one is mine. The boba is nice and soft and tender. There's extra tea because I made too much, but I'll just put it in the fridge for later. Back to cleaning. What are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing? Is that your tail? You gonna get the camera now. You're so pretty. Don't you do that? So here are my Valentine's Day decorations for the dining room. This is just stuff from last year that I picked up at Michael's. I have this tray again, the love sign. I found my table runner finally. It was in the basement buried, so I washed it and brought it up. And then I have this cute little love sign as well as this wreath. I thought I have some more, but unfortunately I'm unable to find it.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks.
So moving into the dining room, the first thing I'm going to be doing is cleaning off the table and putting the chairs in the kitchen like I always do. I will be using the Method antibacterial spray. I'll show you guys the bottle in a little while. I went in and I sprayed a generous amount of cleaning product on this table because it was so dirty. There was pencil residue all over from Shiloh sharpening pencils and writing all day that the washcloth was just disgusting. I am so glad I went in and deep cleaned and disinfected this table today because it was a complete disaster. I'm almost ashamed to even show you guys the washcloth with how dirty it was. But thankfully it is all nice and clean. I did go in a little bit later on and use the same antibacterial spray on the chairs, which were also dirty. Tip number 3, always wipe down your chairs, especially around where the wooden dowels are, because there was so much dust, residue, and just kind of crumbs everywhere that it really needed a good wiping. So always check your chairs and wipe them down.
From all my slip-ups and mistakes, and I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it
I swear I am always organizing Shiloh's school supplies at least once a week. When she has to switch subjects, she has to do it promptly, so she never really has time to put things back where she grabs them from, because her teacher is always like, go, 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 go. So I always go in, organize it, just put everything in order, composition books with composition books, subject books with subject books, textbooks with textbooks. You probably get the point. But there was also a ton of recycling piled in here, and art supplies from her just kind of doing art class and doodling, drawing at the table, just kind of living her life. So I went in and just organized this for her because I am a firm believer that if your space is cluttered, your mind will be as well.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all.
I am so thankful that I was able to go into the basement and find all of my Valentine's Day decorations from last year. Unfortunately, this year I was not well enough to leave the house to go to the stores to find anything, and when I did go to the store, it was Target, which is down the street from me, and they had absolutely nothing in the dollar spot or the holiday section. So I am making do with what I got. A little bit later on in the month, I am going to be doing crafts with Shiloh, which I will post on here as well. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments below. But I am so thankful I bought these last year and that I was able to find them and bring them up and decorate, because it really brings me joy to decorate for holidays, and I feel like it is something special that I want to do for my child every year, just because it's something nice given what's going on with COVID and the whole 9 yards. It's just always nice to decorate.
You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my...
Here's what I was talking about when I said I was going to go in and wipe down the chairs. In between, these poles got so dirty, I didn't even realize it because I usually don't check them. But there was so much dust, hair, paper, crumbs. You probably get the point. If you have chairs like these, definitely make sure you check around these poles because they were so dirty. I did go in with the antibacterial spray, like I said, and wipe down the entire chair, including the back of it, the poles, the seats, the whole thing. Is done. Shiloh's school stuff is nice and organized into piles so she can neatly find them. Composition books, textbooks, reading books, folders, and then she just has some reading books down here that she can do for fun. The floor is nice and vacuumed. I kind of wish that table was still over there though, because it left a lot of space. I'm thinking of like rearranging my dining room. So I'm super happy with this. This looks so nice. I'm really happy that I found some more decorations. I absolutely love this table runner. I got this from Target last year. And then I got that at Michael's for like $10. And then that, I'm not sure where I got. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me in another extreme, complete disaster clean with me video. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any more of my future uploads. I look forward to talking to you guys all in the comments and seeing you all in my next video. Love you!
Still feels right.